Send in the next victim.
Oh, how did you find that out?
Rami, Laurence.
Hey.
Hello, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Hello.
on the
Thank
movie.
you.
Thank you.
A film about sort of shifting expectations of oneself. And I read a little bit about how, Rami, you kind of like the idea of seeing how you would fit into this kind of action hero type, and this was a route in. And it just made me wonder, with all the success that you guys have had and the possibility of kind of being pigeonholed as actors, how do you see yourselves as actors, the type of actors you are? Because Rami, you've got the kind of this ethereal thing going on. Laurence, authoritative. You sort of meet in the middle with this kind of enigmatic and sort of smart and intellectual kind of place. But how would you describe yourselves as actors?
That's a really good question, and it's one that I have to tell you, it's really important for me to avoid answering, because it's very difficult to sort of see oneself as other people see you. Particularly when you're an actor, when you're in the business of doing something that allows other people to project their own stuff onto you. So with Charlie, his character in this movie, one of the things that's great about this amateur idea is that through his performance, you get to imagine what you would be like in this kind of role, in this kind of situation anyway. For me, because I sort of traffic in authority, and I've been assigned this sort of light mentor, dark mentor archetype as an actor, I know that's my contract with the audience, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's who I am as a human being. It's part of what I do and what my trade is, but I can't see myself that way because I don't know everything. I'm still curious enough to be interested in learning about things.
Is there a power in that, you think? People's expectations of you across life, but certainly as an actor, when people are tuning in and they come up to the theatres and they have that expectation of what they're going to get from you, does that give you a certain level of kind of power on set to shift those expectations and play around in a different way?
I think we're always looking for, interesting ways to approach a character that is subversive. I mean, when I'm preparing, I know for myself, I'm always looking for unique ways to delve into the mind of who that person is and discover characteristics. Every single one of us as human beings has a myriad of different emotions that they carry with them day in and day out, and just tapping into that from character to character is something that I find wonderful. I never knew what I was going to expect out of this guy, and then you work with Laurence, and that creates a multitude of other things that you get to embrace in acting, on screen, off screen, on stage, all the things.
All the things.
You can't pigeonhole it.
I think that's the other thing. I think for both Rami and I would have to say, to answer your first question, that the thing that I would use, the word I would use to describe both of us is that we are unpredictable in terms of the characters we play. Yeah, we might play a particular archetype, as you said. He has an ethereal, intellectual thing. I have an authoritative, blah, blah, blah. But it's not like you know what you know what to fully expect going to see a film with either him in it or with me in it. You expect that you'll get a good performance. We can guarantee you that. We'll come and give you the best performance we can give you, but we're not going to telegraph and say, okay, I'm going to play this kind of guy and this is what you should expect.
I think you both played kind of light and dark so well that there's always, as I mentioned before, this enigma of not knowing which direction you're going to shift and when you're going to shift, if at all.
Yes, that's right.
I know I've not got too much more time with you, but obviously the name is The Amateur. You guys have been lauded and respected in your craft for so long. When was the last time you felt like an amateur? Whether it was in acting or whether it was in another area of life, an interest that you have that you don't feel like you've exactly got to grips with.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm an amateur when it comes to social media because I don't have any.
That's a good point to have in this day and age.
I wonder.
But I do know what a DM is. I just found out.
Oh, how did you
That's a
find
very
that?
dangerous thing to know. a little laugh behind
chuckle
camera as well.
outside as well. Send in
Rami's
the next
ready
victim.
Anything you struggle with?
Yeah, I guess social media as well. I wonder if there will be a day where that won't exist anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interest. I wonder too. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if someone just pressed the big red button on that for a little while. Probably shouldn't say big red button in these difficult times.
No, yes.
Gentlemen, congratulations on the movie.
Thank you so much.
I really enjoyed it,
Thank
and
you.
I'll be all the way there with you when TikTok and Instagram and whatnot go bye-bye. And
Yeah.
we can just have conversations again. That'd be nice.
Really? Wouldn't it?
Might be easy to get jobs.
Yeah.
All right, guys, take it easy. Have a
This
lovely
is
time in
that's
London.
going next.
Have a
It's
great
on one of
one,
those
man.
I'll
platforms.
see you
Have a
next
great
one.
day. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Nice to talk to you, baby. Thank you.
Take care of
Thank
yourself.
you.